Year, of course, right around the corner, and that means plenty of people are taking stock and vowing to do better in 2023.
Yeah, and here to help with a healthier approach to that process is Dr. Manuel Pacheco, a psychiatrist at Tufts Medical Center. Thanks for joining us.
Fantastic.
You know, Dr. Pacheco, we were just talking about this, New Year's resolutions. What do you tell patients about making New Year's resolutions?
Well, I tell them to be realistic in the goals they set for themselves, and overall, like in terms of the magnitude, like if you want to lose weight and the amount of time that you allow yourself to do that, and focus on every day as a new day. Don't try to be discouraged if you have a day where you don't stick to the goal. And just like Belichick says, never get too high and never get too low. Just try to keep even keeled while you're trying to achieve your goal.
So handling stress a little bit better in the new year is on a lot of lists every year. If you could offer maybe a couple of pieces of advice on starting things out on a calmer note, what would that advice be?
Well, Ben, I'm glad you asked that. It's, one of the things that's important to tell yourself on a daily basis is no matter how bad you're feeling, it's never really as bad as you think something is. And try not to worry or suffer about something alone. Try to talk to people that you care about and you trust. And the third thing is decide what's really important to you and try to eliminate extraneous things like what other people's ideas of what you should do.
Okay, and we know making resolutions is one thing. Keeping them, though, is a whole other thing. Is there a secret to kind of staying on track if you make those resolutions?
So getting back, Jessica, to talking about being realistic, if you have a certain weight goal in mind, try not to think of if you need to lose 100 pounds. Try to think about in small increments, 20 pounds, make it more of a realistic goal. And at that point, you won't get too realistic. You won't get too discouraged or overwhelmed. Also, it's a good idea that if you have somebody that has a similar goal or is doing their own resolution to try to, that could be like your motivational buddy to do that, because it won't be alone, and you'll have a lot of accountability. Mm-hmm. And then the last thing is try to stick with it for at least 3 to 4 weeks. And usually a lot of studies have shown that if you try to do something or change a behavior, 21 to 28 days is a good enough time, and try to keep with that.
All right, so we got to ask, Doctor, any resolutions for you?
So Ben, I always have the same thing during Lent and New Year's. My resolution for 2023 is to give up suffering.
Oh,
okay.
Very nice.
And to not deprive myself. All right. On that note, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy
to
New
you
Year.
As well.